Hey guys, it's Joe93. I finally have some time. I was sick this weekend, so I'm playing catch up these next couple days on videos for you guys. But I got to watch a lot of movies and TV shows this week, so we're going to talk about them today. So, what this video is, so as you guys know, Peter Pan is one of my favorite Disney animated classic films. I love Captain Hook. I love the story of Peter Pan. I think it's very rich. I think it's original. It was one of the best classic ones they made back in the day. But here's the sad thing. The newest direct-to-Disney Plus movie does not yield good results for the love of the live-action continuation of the franchise. And sometimes the original movies are better than the new movies. So let's talk about this, okay? So Pan and Wendy, directed by Rob Marshall, who he actually did Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger's Tide, so I shouldn't be surprised if this movie is crap. But this is where it gets to a whole new level, guys. Alright, so we start the movie off. You know, we're in London. Peter Pan and Wendy are going around, or not Peter Pan and Wendy. Wendy and John and Michael are practicing with wooden swords and fighting. You know, you get to see. We have Jude Law doing a double role where he plays both Mr. Darling and Hook, which is pretty good. I think that's a cool way of looking at it. And at this point in the movie, I don't have any issues with it. It plays out as you'd expect a Peter Pan story. Wendy's told she's going to grow up. The kids go to Neverland. It works out. But then, we get to Neverland, and the first thing we see are the Lost Boys. And a lot of people are going to have problems with the Lost Boys being different gender. That didn't bother me as much as they changed the gender of the twins. It's fine. It's weird Tiger Lily's in with the Lost Boys and not in her own tribe. But it's fine. It didn't really affect me that much. So at this point, we're still okay too. But first thing I want to say, from this point in the movie, the actor who plays Peter Pan in this movie is atrocious. I wanted to punch this kid in the face. They should have just got Tom Holland. I really did not like this kid. And we'll go into this in more details in a little bit. So this was horrible. And then Wendy, I don't use this word often, but Wendy is a total Mary Sue. She's a fucking Mary Sue, and it is horrible, which we will get into later in the review. Also, the crocodile only appears for one scene in this movie at their version of Skull Rock, but they call it something like Black Castle or something. It wasn't even the same as the original story, and so this just hurts, man. It hurts so much. So crocodile looked like a kaiju monster. It was awesome, but we only see it one time, and so that sucks. Those are the things I did like. Jude Law as Hook is great, but this movie does not deserve an amazing talent like Jude Law because they waste him. So before we get into the really bad stuff, we gotta explain the twist. Okay, so the twist in the story is, now to understand why I don't like Peter Pan, you need to understand one thing, and that is the number one reason why I don't like this version of Peter Pan is because of this. And that is because Peter Pan actually is, so Hook used to be a lost boy in this story, which I hate this storyline. And Hook was a better swordsman and a better fighter than Peter Pan. So Peter Pan got jealous. They got into a scuffle. He didn't want his friend to leave Neverland. So then Peter Pan cuts off Hook's hand and feeds it to the crocodile. And so that's where their rivalry started. This is bullshit. This is not how their story is meant to start. This is not their legacy. They're not meant to be friends. They shouldn't be on equal footing in any regards. This really pissed me off. I really thought this was disappointing and just horrible to see this happen. I thought this was horrible. So this story change did not work for me at all. There was one scene in this movie I did like, because this Peter Pan is such a little cocky little shit, where they do the thing where you think where you think, you know, Peter Pan fights Hook, and Hook and Peter Pan have this showdown, and usually it's a bomb or some other poison or whatever. This time he confronts him full-heartedly, and Hook like yeets him off the Lost Boys hideout, and you think he dies. But then Tiger Lily and Tinkerbell come to his aid. I didn't mind Black Tinkerbell. I thought she was fine. I don't know why people had issues with her. But my main problem with this movie comes from the story. So visually, the things that people are saying about this movie are bad is not true. The visuals are good. The action, the choreography, very well done. Loved it. The characterization is horrible. Horrible in this movie. It is atrocious, and we're going to get into that in the morning. So Peter Pan's a little shit, finally comes back to life. We're confronted. Wendy and all them are getting ready to walk the plank, as getting to be executed. For this Hook, he's had enough of all the shit in Neverland. He wants to move forward. He wants everything to be better, and he wants it over as soon as possible because he's sick of all their shit. He's sick of it. He doesn't want anything to do with it. So it didn't work for him. So then, of course, Peter Pan survives being nearly killed, which is fine. It makes sense. But then we're in this final battle. Wendy, John, and Michael, just because they wielded wooden swords, they're all of a sudden able to fight pirates and nearly beat them with fucking real swords. That takes training, months and years. This is bullshit. So this pissed me off more than anything. Now we're going to keep going because we're not even done yet. Alright, so that's one con. The crocodile's only in one scene. Another con. Next thing, okay? Here we go. The next thing that really grinds my gears is, so when Peter Pan, as they proved, Captain Hook is a better fighter than Peter Pan in this movie, which works. But the good guys have to win, right? But usually in most Peter Pan stories, Peter Pan finds a way to use his flying to outwit Hook. But in the story, because Peter's weakened, Hook's kicking the shit out of Peter, and then Wendy gets pixie dust, and she becomes fucking Captain Marvel of Neverland. She's using pixie dust to throw all the pirates off the ship, control the entire ship overboard. She's a fucking Mary Sue. She's worse than Ray in this shit. It's horrible. And the characterization of Wendy isn't even accurate. This is absolutely bullshit. I cannot believe how garbage this movie was. Like, this, honestly, guys, this movie was fucking garbage. So, the twist, the disrespect to Jude Law, and in the end, there's an end credit scene that sets the future, where Peter Pan goes back to Hook to be his friend, even though he's humiliated him and been a jerk to him this entire time, as deceitful little shit. So, overall, guys, Peter Pan and Wendy fucking sucks. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10, because it does have Jude Law, which I do like, and the visuals are good, but 2 out of 10 is where I sit this rating at. This movie sucks, guys. Don't watch this movie. If you guys enjoy Peter Pan, stick with the original, stick with the classics. Ignore this new take, because it sucks. I hope you guys enjoyed this review /rant, and I'll catch you in the next video.